Well, we got a lot of movement, a lot of traffic right now because the hearing after 6 hours has just wrapped up. And if we're lucky, we may see the Deputy Attorney General and the FBI Director heading down that way where we've got a bank of cameras. One theme that really dominated the hearing today were these outstanding records that show the FBI's intelligence activities prior to July 31st, 2016. That is when the Russia collusion case officially opened. Those records were first under subpoena in April and the subject of a very testy exchange earlier today.
So your statement that I'm personally keeping information from you, trying to conceal information...
You're the boss, Mr. Rosenstein.
That's correct. And my job is to make sure that we respond to your concerns. We have, sir. Now, I've appointed Mr. Lausch, who is managing that production. And my understanding is it's actually going very well, sir. So I appreciate your concerns.
Again, I think the House of Representatives is going to say otherwise.
But your use of this to attack me personally...
Why did you...
It's not wrong.
What we saw consistently from Democrats on the House Judiciary Committee today is that they were really on the offensive. They were doing what they could to reaffirm the decision-making of the FBI Director and the Deputy Attorney General, Rosenstein. Here's one exchange.
Mr. Wright, are you one of those 13 angry Democrats that my Republican colleagues keep referring to?
Well, Congressman, of course, I'm not working on the special counsel investigation.
But you're the head of the FBI. Are you a Democrat? Did the president reach over to the Democratic Party as presidents have and pick you because he wanted to have Democrats in his administration?
Congressman, I'm trying to do this job apolitically, but I do not consider myself an angry Democrat. You can be quite confident.
Are you a Democrat?
No, I am not.
You're not a Democrat. Thank you. Maybe I should have gone to that question. Mr. Rosenstein, are you a Democrat?
I'm not a Democrat, and I'm not angry.
Okay, so that was a clear reference to one of the many Trump tweets that we've had on the subject. A couple of sort of housekeeping matters on Agent Strzok. Agent Strzok, a number of times during his closed-door interview yesterday, refused to answer questions. And what we learned today is that one of those questions had to do with his contact with the co-founder of the opposition research firm Fusion GPS. That was the firm behind the dossier. And we also learned that Special Counsel Robert Mueller has taken specific steps to see if Agent Strzok made any decisions or took the Special Counsel investigation in a direction that really was a reflection of the political bias that is seen in the text messages, Shep.
Catherine, in the middle of all of this, it's my understanding the House Republicans passed a resolution.
That's right. This is a non-binding resolution. It calls on the Deputy Attorney General to provide the remaining records that are sought by these three committees, House Judiciary, House Intelligence, and House Oversight. That was a vote, 226 Republicans to 183 Democrats. One of the sort of testy moments in the hearing came with Congressman Darrell Issa, and he asked the Deputy Attorney General, look, if we go forward on contempt and we want to pursue it in the district court in Washington, will you throw up any roadblocks? And here that is.
Do you believe that you have the ability to be above the law, something the American people do not?
No, sir, I do not have the ability.
Good. Since you do not believe that, I will take that as if you're held in contempt, it will go forward. You said no, and yes or no was fine, that you don't believe you're above the law.
So that really will come to some kind of resolution probably the week of July 6th because they're going to be heading into the congressional recess. But again, I just want to emphasize it's a non-binding resolution, but the idea is to really send a political message and set the table for some Republicans who believe that contempt or even impeachment is necessary or even justified in this situation, Shep.
Catherine Herridge on Capitol Hill. Thank you, Catherine.